All right, let's dive into something pretty exciting today.
Hmm.
Dining chair fabrics.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're out there, maybe you're furnishing a new dining space.
Right,
You
yeah.
want to get this right.
Yeah.
The fabric for your chairs is such a crucial decision. And we've got a whole stack of sources here.
Oh, great.
And they're all saying one thing.
Okay.
It's not just about looks.
Oh, it's so much more than that.
Right.
Yeah, you're crafting an experience with your dining space.
Yeah.
You want the chairs to be comfortable, durable,
Right.
easy to care for because you're going to be spending a lot of time in them,
You are, yeah.
enjoying meals, conversations.
Dollar nights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want those chairs to feel fantastic and last
Hmm.
for a long time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're thinking about this holistically. But
Absolutely.
not just what looks good, but how this fabric is going to work with our lives.
Yeah.
And speaking of what looks good,
Mm.
let's talk trends.
Oh, okay.
I was surprised by this.
Okay.
Velvet is back. Oh, wow.
It's having a moment.
Interesting.
Apparently, everyone's loving that luxurious feel.
Yeah. Well, velvet can really transform a space.
Yeah.
It adds a certain warmth, a sophistication,
Right.
creates a more formal and almost intimate atmosphere.
Interesting.
But it's not the only fabric making a splash these days.
Oh.
What else?
Linen is also having a resurgence.
Linen.
Yeah, bringing that kind of casual and airy feel to the dining table.
Oh, I love linen.
Yeah.
Like a relaxed summer dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And, of course, we can't forget about a classic.
Right.
Leather.
Ah, yes, leather.
Durable,
Yeah.
easy elegance.
Absolutely.
And then this one surprised me.
Okay.
Microfiber.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like the unsung hero of practicality.
It really is.
Durable, stain resistant,
Stain resistant.
budget friendly.
And budget friendly, you're right.
This has it all.
It really does tick a lot of boxes.
It does.
Yeah.
And then on top of all of that, we have this whole world of sustainable fabrics opening up.
Oh, absolutely. It's a really exciting time for sustainable fabrics.
Yeah, it's not just like hemp and burlap anymore.
No, not at all.
Right.
We're talking recycled materials,
Yeah.
innovative textures,
Mhm.
a real commitment to eco-conscious design.
Okay, so we've got all these options, each with its own kind of personality.
Yeah,
Like a story to tell.
that's a great way to put it.
Our sources even talk about how each material feels.
Oh, yeah, the feel is so important.
Can you imagine like running your hand over that plush velvet?
Oh, yeah, or that crisp, cool linen, or
Yeah.
the smooth, almost buttery feel of leather.
Yeah, each one just creates a different vibe.
Absolutely. It's all about the sensory experience
Yeah.
shaping the mood of your dining space.
Okay, I'm getting tempted.
Hmm.
But how do we choose?
Right.
It's not just about what's trendy. How do we know what's right for our lives?
Well, that's where understanding the pros and cons of each material really comes in.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's start with velvet.
All right.
Luxurious, inviting, but high maintenance spills.
Yeah.
Big no-no.
All right, so maybe not the best if you've got little kids running around.
Right. Probably not the best choice for a family with toddlers.
Okay, what about linen?
Linen. Oh, that's perfect for those relaxed gatherings you were talking about.
Yeah.
Breathable, casual, embodies that effortless summer chic.
Sounds lovely, but
Yeah.
doesn't it wrinkle?
It does. It does wrinkle easily.
Yeah.
And stains can be a bit of a concern. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a trade-off. You
Yeah.
get that breezy, relaxed feel,
Yeah.
but you might have to embrace the slightly rumpled look.
Okay, so maybe linen's more for special occasions than like everyday family meals.
Maybe so.
Okay, let's talk leather.
Oh, yeah.
Leather.
It's like the champion of durability, right?
It is incredibly resilient, easy to clean,
Mm-hmm.
develops that beautiful patina over time.
But it's an investment.
It can be a bit of an investment.
Yeah. And what about care? You do need to condition it regularly to keep it looking its best.
Okay, so maybe leather makes sense for those high traffic areas.
Right.
Homes with pets, kids.
Exactly. It can handle a lot.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk microfiber.
Okay, microfiber.
Like I said, the workhorse.
Durable, stain-resistant, easy care.
That's amazing.
It is.
But is it as nice as the others?
It might not have that same luxurious feel as, say, a linen or a velvet,
Yeah.
but when it comes to practicality,
Right.
microfiber really excels.
Sometimes function over form, right.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
especially if you're prioritizing durability and easy care.
Okay, and then we've got this whole world of sustainable fabrics.
Yes, so much to explore there.
What are the key things to know about choosing sustainable fabrics?
Well, the variety is incredible.
Yeah, I was blown away by some of the things we were reading about.
Yeah, we're talking recycled polyester made from plastic bottles,
Yeah.
Organic cotton grown without those harmful pesticides.
Mm-hmm.
Bamboo fabrics, so soft and breathable.
I saw recycled fishing nets. What?
I know, right?
How do they even
Little
convert
hard.
fishing nets into fabric?
Yeah, they collect the nets, they clean them, they break them down into their base materials,
Okay.
and then those materials are spun into new yarns.
Wow. Like giving them a second life.
Exactly, a great example of circularity.
So it's not just the materials themselves, but the way that they're produced.
Exactly. It's about the entire life cycle.
Okay, so how do we know what to look for?
Transparency is key.
Okay.
Look for brands that are open about their sourcing and manufacturing processes.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some certifications that can help guide you,
Oh, like what?
like the GOTS certification.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Global Organic Textile Standard.
Okay.
It ensures that organic fibers are grown without harmful pesticides and herbicides.
Okay. Geotex.
And then there's the OKTEX Standard 100.
Okay, Geotex.
Yeah, that one certifies that the fabric has been tested for harmful substances.
Okay.
So it's safe for both people and the planet.
So we've got Goditex and Okotex.
Exactly, good labels to look out for.
Okay, and then aside from that, how do we judge the quality?
Same principles apply as with any other fabric.
Okay.
Check the weave,
Mm-hmm.
feel the texture,
Right.
pay attention to the thread count.
Okay, same rules apply.
Exactly.
So we're not sacrificing quality for sustainability.
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Now we've got this overview of all these different fabrics.
we do.
How do we connect it back to our own needs?
Right, so you're furnishing a new dining space.
I am.
Is it formal, casual?
Yeah.
Do you have pets?
Yeah, maybe.
Kids?
Maybe.
Are you drawn to bold colors and patterns? Or more of a minimalist aesthetic?
Right. It's like matching the fabric to the story you want your dining space to tell.
Exactly, and the experience you want to create.
Yeah. So if you want something relaxed and breezy, maybe linen's the way to go.
Could be.
But if durability and easy care are top priorities,
Yeah.
microfiber or leather might be better choices.
Right.
And if you want to make a statement with sustainable materials,
There's so many options.
there really are
So many.
a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget about those quality checks we talked about.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether you're going for, luxurious velvet casual linen or those eco-conscious fabrics, we want to make sure we're getting something that will last.
We do. We want quality.
Okay, I'm feeling a lot more confident about all of this.
Good. I'm glad.
We've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
Trends, textures, pros, cons, even sustainability, and those quality checks.
Yeah, we've covered a lot.
But there's more.
There's more to come.
We're just getting started.
We are just getting started. Back again for more on dining chair fabrics.
Yeah, really getting into it now.
That's right. Helping you make the best choice for your space.
Right, because it's so important.
It is. And remember, it goes way beyond just the looks.
It does.
It's about the whole experience.
The feeling.
Exactly.
Okay, so last time we were talking about those quality checks.
Yeah.
Really important stuff.
Making sure we're getting fabrics that are going to look good and feel good for years to come.
That's what we want.
And our sources really emphasize that, understanding the properties of a fabric and how they relate to its durability.
Yeah, that's key.
Like the weave.
Right.
How a tight weave can make all the difference.
Yeah, a tight weave can really help resist snags and tears.
Right. And just general wear and tear.
Exactly, the kind of things that happen with everyday use.
Especially on dining chairs.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we're sitting on them, we're getting up and down.
Right.
Things happen.
You do.
Yeah.
And then there's thread count,
Oh, yeah, thread count.
especially with natural fibers like cotton or linen.
Mm-hmm.
A higher thread count generally means a denser and more durable fabric.
I have to admit, I'm already looking at fabric labels differently.
Oh, that's great.
Like, I'm actually paying attention to the thread count now.
Good, good. That's what we want.
I feel like a more informed consumer.
Yeah.
An educated shopper.
That's the power of knowledge.
It is. It is. And also, those little tests.
Oh, the tests, right?
Like the rub test for color fastness, the pull test for strength.
So easy to do.
I know. So easy.
Anyone can do them.
Yeah. It's empowering.
It is.
Like, we can figure out for ourselves if this fabric is good quality or not.
Yeah, you don't have to be a textile expert.
Right.
You can just do a little pull test.
Exactly. Okay.
And that'll give you a pretty good idea.
Something that stood out to me in the research
Okay.
was all this talk about commercial settings.
Oh, yeah. Restaurants.
Restaurants, cafes, hotels.
Yeah, places where those chairs see a lot of action.
So much use, like constant use.
Right, people coming and going all the time.
Yeah, and it made me think, if those fabrics can hold up in that kind of environment, They
Yeah,
must be super durable.
that's a great point. They really have to be built to last.
Right. So maybe we should be taking cues from commercial design
I think that's a great idea.
for our own homes.
Yeah, especially if you have kids or pets.
You know, high traffic areas where spills happen, rambunctious moments.
Yeah, it's real life.
It's real life. If a fabric can survive a busy restaurant,
Yeah,
it can probably survive my house.
I think so.
Okay, so what are we talking about specifically?
What kinds of fabrics are we looking at for those commercial settings?
Yeah, give us some examples.
Well, leather. Leather is a classic,
Yeah,
durable, easy to clean, and it develops that beautiful patina over time.
gets better with age.
Exactly. It just adds character.
And then microfiber.
Microfiber. Oh, yeah, that's another great option.
It's like the superhero of stain resistance.
It really is. You can wipe it down so
And
easily.
it doesn't show wear as easily as some other fabrics.
Right. It's really resilient.
Yeah. So if we're looking for fabrics that can stand the test of time,
Yeah.
maybe we should be thinking about what they're using in restaurants.
I think that's a brilliant strategy.
Okay, and then our sources also talked about outdoor fabrics.
Oh, right. Outdoor
I
fabric.
love eating outside.
Me too. There's nothing like dining al fresco.
But those chairs take a beating.
They do. They really do.
Sun, rain, wind,
All the elements.
they have to be tough.
Yeah. So what are we looking for in an outdoor fabric?
First and foremost, water resistance.
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to be sitting on a soggy cushion.
Every time it rains.
No. And fade resistance is important too.
Oh yeah, the sun can be brutal,
It can really fade colors quickly.
especially on outdoor furniture.
Right. So look for fabrics that are specifically designed to resist fading.
Okay, fade resistance.
And ease of cleaning. That's a big one.
Yeah, because outdoor messes are a different breed.
They are. Spilled drinks, bird droppings, pollen, you name it.
You need something you can just wipe down.
Or we'll hose off you.
Yeah, okay, so we've covered a lot.
Warehouse.
It's trends, textures, quality checks,
Different setting.
indoor, outdoor.
Sustainable fabrics.
It's amazing how much goes into choosing the right fabric.
It really is. It's more than just picking a pretty color.
And I love that idea you mentioned.
Which one?
About choosing fabrics that tell a story.
Oh, yeah. I love that idea.
Like, our dining spaces are more than just rooms.
They
We're
are.
expressing our style, our values.
They're canvases for our personal stories.
Exactly. And those sustainable fabrics,
Uh.
they have a particularly powerful story to tell.
I think so, too. They really represent a commitment to conscious living,
Yeah.
creating beauty without harming the planet.
It's about making choices that are good for the planet.
And good for us.
All right. So as you're making your choice,
Yeah.
think about the story you want to tell.
What kind of experience do you want to create in your dining space?
Okay, I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about,
I think so, too. It's a lot to digest.
but we're not done yet.
Not quite. There's one last piece of the puzzle.
And that's where we're headed next.
We're going to dive even deeper into the world of sustainable fabrics.
More on those eco-friendly options that are as stylish as they are good for the planet.
That's right. We've got a lot more to explore.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I am so ready to talk more about sustainable fabrics.
Yeah, me too.
Like I said, I'm so inspired by all this.
There are some incredible innovations out there.
I know, right? We've talked about recycled plastic bottles, organic cotton,
Bamboo.
even those recycled fishing nets.
Yeah, it's amazing what they're doing with sustainable materials these days.
It really is. It's like alchemy or something.
It is, turning unexpected things into these beautiful fabrics.
Exactly. So it seems like there's this growing awareness of our impact.
Absolutely.
Like, people want beautiful things, but they don't want to hurt the planet.
That's right.
Okay, so what makes a fabric truly sustainable?
Right. Is it just the material itself, or
Is there more to it?
it's definitely more than just the material?
Okay.
It's a holistic approach.
Mm-hmm.
We have to think about the whole process.
The whole life cycle.
Right, from sourcing the raw material.
How the fabric is actually made.
Exactly. And even the working conditions of the people involved.
So it's about transparency, right?
Transparency and accountability throughout the supply chain.
And that's where those certifications come in.
Right, those certifications can help us make informed choices.
Okay, so we've got GO-OTS.
Yeah, the Global Organic Textile Standard,
What else?
Oecotex Standard 100.
Okay, so remind me what Ocotex is all about.
Oecotex is all about safety,
Okay.
making sure that the fabrics have been tested for harmful substances
So they're safe for people.
and safe for the planet.
Right. Okay, so GO-OTS, Oecotex. Anything else we should be thinking about?
Well, just like with any other fabric, durability is important.
Right, because we don't want to be replacing things all the time.
Exactly, that kind of defeats the purpose of being sustainable.
If you have to keep buying new stuff all the time.
Right, it's not really sustainable in the long run.
So we want fabrics that will last.
Yeah, Look for well-made fabrics.
And that goes back to those quality checks we were talking about.
Exactly. They apply to sustainable fabrics, too.
Okay, so check the weave, feel the texture.
Yep. Pay attention to the thread count.
Okay, same rules apply.
Pretty much.
And don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah. If you're not sure about a brand or their practices,
Just ask.
most companies are happy to share information about their sustainability efforts.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, it's a good way to make informed choices.
Okay, so I'm feeling really good about this.
Yeah, hope so.
But before we wrap up, I want to go back to something you said
Okay.
about choosing fabrics that tell a story.
Oh, yeah. I love that idea.
Our dining spaces are more than just rooms.
They are.
They're canvases for our personal stories.
It's where we gather with friends and family.
It's where we make memories.
Yeah, the really special spaces.
And sustainable fabrics.
Hmm.
They have a really special story to tell, don't they?
I think so.
Like a commitment to conscious living.
Yeah, creating beauty without harming the planet.
Aligning our choices with our values.
Exactly.
Love that. And it feels
I
good.
think it does.
Knowing that we can create spaces that are beautiful and sustainable.
It's a win-win.
So as you're on this fabric journey,
Mm-hmm.
remember the choices you make matter.
They do.
And choose fabrics that not only look good and feel good,
Right.
but also reflect your commitment to a more sustainable future.
Absolutely. Happy fabric hunting, everyone.
Yes, happy fabric hunting, and thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.